here it is, my 2002 boxed He-Man. I picked it up for 30 Australian dollars and very happy to have it. Got it for cheap because the seller needed to sell his house quickly and get things out of his house. I can't stand it up in the display case because it won't fit. But when I'm laying down, it looks like it's looking over me. So yeah, and the 2002 He-Man series is my favorite He-Man series, and same for many other people. It has like a very brutal, more serious feel, and I like the design of He-Man, the way he hunches over like a barbarian, and Skeletor has a more evil, sinister voice and appearance. Anyways, and I have a vintage He-Man next to it. You can tell it's vintage by looking at the colours. It has the flat bottom of its feet. I have another vintage He-Man, the Flying Fist He-Man. I got him for dirt cheap many years ago. No weapons, but I gave him the axe for my vintage He-Man as well as the shield. I've shown this He-Man in my other videos, but so I don't have to climb down my loft later. I carded 1989 New Adventures of He-Man, and I like the aesthetic for sci-fi with the green sword and green shield, sci-fi armor. I love the Starship Eternia. I know the series, the cartoon wasn't the best, but I do like the aesthetic of the characters. Like I said, going for more sci-fi, just trying to be different. A bit of glare, but he's better footage. To new figures I have. Yes, I have a loose 2002 He-Man. I got him and Spinning Blade 2002 Masters of Universe Skeletor and Triclops. All three of them for 40 Australian dollars loose. The catch was the He-Man, he didn't come with a vest, but I bought a 2002 vest for 10 Australian dollars. The thing is, this vest here, it's actually for the Origins version of the 2002 He-Man, but it was only 10 Australian dollars. The only difference is it doesn't have those red squares on it, but it looks close enough. But most importantly, it has the genuine 2002 He-Man sword. And I like to put him on this red stand, but sometimes he falls down. In the 2002 He-Man series, they often use reddish or yellow skies to make a more brutal atmosphere. Pick up the Spinning Blade Skeletor. Managed to squeeze him in there, but yeah, I like his face, more detail, and he looks more evil. And Triclops, he isn't meant to use the gun that he's holding, but got it for free, so why not give it to him? And this, don't know what it is here, is this stand here is something that Triclops uses. To say, I did watch the 2002 He-Man series back when it was released in 2002, but it was a busy time in my life and I couldn't watch every single episode. And now I have a family, but it was my favorite series. Just like I haven't watched every episode of the original Masters of the Universe either, because there's just too many to watch. For the rest of my collection, I've showed it in other videos, but I'll show it again for people who haven't seen my other videos. I'll start with another vintage He-Man with the blue power sword, which I prefer the blue sword. I just like the way it looks. Now, the rest of the characters I have, most of them are vintage. I'll start off by mentioning the characters that are vintage. Montana, Beastman in his yellow suit, which I prefer. Merman, forgot his name. Anyways, Mossman, Spycore, Cyclone. I think his name's something Claw. Too Bad. And it's a vintage Men-at-Arms there. Now, the Battle Cat and the Castle Grayskull are re-releases. So obviously the Sorceress is a re-release because she comes included with the Grayskull. And yeah, the Skeletor re-release in the style of the vintage. Same with the He-Man figure I have here. I like he has the vintage style head, not the new weird head that some of the Origins figures have. I want to get a He-Man Origins figure in the style of the vintage without the 40th anniversary thing, but anyways, it's what the store had. But I guess it matches the Skeletor since I later bought the Skeletor with the 40th anniversary logo as well. I'll move on to my the rest of my New Adventures of He-Man collection. Well, here's a loose New Adventures of He-Man character here. See what his sword looks like. Like I said, I like the green color to it. These sci-fi weapons and armor. And here's Icarus, and you can see the Starship Eternia in base form. I can't decide whether I like it better in base form or starship form, but I can make the characters stand up in the base. So here's what it looks like from afar. And here's shuttle that the good guys use. And forgot the name of this character in the shuttle. He's one of the good guys. And that was for the bad guys from the New Adventures of He-Man series. Sorry, the camera's at an awkward angle. I'm trying not to fall off the loft. I got two Skeletors. The reason I have two is because in the series it makes Skeletor look like a robot, so why not have duplicates? And two slush heads that are mutants. There's an army of mutants, so why not have multiples to make it look like they have an army that they're going to use to attack the base. And the walker thing with a claw. And when I was a kid, I did have the shuttle for Skeletor that you could put on the walker, but I don't have it anymore. I have a figure for the CGI He-Man carded, and I have his Talon fighter here. I try to make it look like the bad guys are trying an attack on Castle Grayskull, and you can see the weapon rack that is for the good guys that's supposed to be kept in or near next to Grayskull, and the battering ram there, which is supposed to be for the good guys. Got the Battle Cat and Skeletor and He-Man here carded just to add to the presentation. And like I said, I'm trying to make it look like the bad guys are trying an assault on the Starship Eternia base. And just trying to make 2002 figures just stand up. Putting them near the red table matches the atmosphere from the cartoon. Last but not least, I do have another Starship Eternia that's kinda in Starship form. I have the front part of the Starship, the cockpit, I guess, and the light thing that goes here. And I do have another big main battle gun here. But they're all packed away. And the reason I don't have it on display already is I don't have the two blue long wing things, because I left them behind in Australia, and hopefully my father will bring them to Thailand when he comes. And when I have them, I'll put this Starship Eternia on display in Starship mode, because people say it also Starship Eternia looks beautiful when it's in Starship mode as well. A couple of loose New Adventures of He-Man characters, the He-Man and Skeletor. I guess I can put him in the Starship Eternia in Starship form if I get the blue pods. So that wraps up my Masters of the Universe collection. Hope you enjoyed it, and when I get more Masters of the Universe figures, I'll make future videos. I hope everyone has a great day or night. Sawadee ka.